Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are back for more Dokkan battle, more global Dokkan campaign. How are you guys doing? Hopefully been having a good week. Hopefully everybody has gotten around to doing their summons and gotten some good luck. Brainbuster. Hey, shout out to Drace for re-upping his channel membership. New Game Club member for 46 months. Damn. 2 months away from the 4-year badge. That's crazy. Tekpan and the GT Trio on Gogeta's team. I don't know what event. Oh, God. Tekpan and the GT Trio. 2 liability units on the same team. Yeah, AC, how's it going? Would I be dumb to buy a purple stone pack to get a dupe into Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? I mean, while we currently don't know if he's going to get an easy A, it's probably not a great idea. If he gets an easy A confirmed for like part 3 or something. Greg Steak Bake. Nice. But yeah, Gogeta is amazing. A good Festival of Battles team for AGL Gogeta. I mean, he's not really a festival unit. Like, he's not going to be super great there. Who are these orbs for? Did I not get these? Vegito. I don't even remember. I think I got the rosé ones. Now I need to double check because I don't remember. Yeah, assuming his easy A. Hopefully it will be, like, and Vegeta and Trunks. Like, hopefully there's still a chance. But, man. Okay, yeah, so I don't want to change yours. I don't think I want to change yours either. Yeah, I think that's fine. So that means I don't really need anything with the mastery things. I might as well just get the Kais. You know, because I need more Kais. Yeah, like, whatever will I do for Kais? I'm starting to get low on the STR because there's so many STR units. I still had a bunch of those trading in the clouds drops from the 10th anniversary left over. Nice. Dokkan hates Vegito. Toshiera loved Vegito. Matsuhira hates him. Yeah, it's funny going back and looking at those old like celebrations for that video earlier, and just seeing how many times we actually got a Gogeta and a Vegito drop at the same time, and Vegito was just straight up better. Like, But yeah, I need to find a good Omega team for the festival, for the Rosé and Zamasu fight. Yo, Sogodo, shout out to you for the $2 super chat. Did you make the right choice with the pity coins? The right choice, I'm assuming, for you, of course, being Rosé. I haven't decided yet, no. I thought the 50 tickets was a one-time thing. Oof. Yeah, Trace, I saw your comment when you're like, need to see this as a video. So I thought, you know what? Let's do a video discussing the incident, shall we say, of the drama, the Gogeta versus Vegito drama, and we'll see what happens. And yeah, I thought I'll throw that up there. Okay, so we've got to use Tekpan and the GT Trio. Where's Tech Pan? Wait, how old is Tech Pan? It's on acquired, right? She should be before there, I would have thought. GT Trio. Shout out to Raldo for gifting a channel membership. W's in the chat for our boy. Thank you, dude. And then shout out to Sweet Taters for receiving the channel membership. Puts us up to 161. Alright. I put all my events done, main account aside to focus on my alt. Mainly doing multi-summons on this account for a change. Drado, about the sub EZAs. Yeah, well, we need to get, hopefully we'll get some news soon on when the EZAs are coming. Super AGL Shadow Dragon Saga. 800 free-to-play stones, no Gogeta. 44% ticket, no Gogeta. Decided to use money for 5 tickets and got 2 copies. Damn. Yeah, the 5 ticket pack for, what is it, like $6 or something, and you get 5 units. And you got 2 Gogetas. That's crazy. Finally completed Shadow Dragon Saga ESBR. Damn. 5 units to pick from the Memorial Stones. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't used mine either, because, like, I don't need any extra copies of any of the units, so I don't really know what to do with them. Tech Pan needs the EZA when a new Super Saiyan GT Goku drops from the Rildo fight. Doesn't he go Super Saiyan 3? So he should be like a transforming one. That'd be cool. Let the Super Saiyan 4s go first to make sure they can get some stacks in before Gogeta just destroys everything. Yeah, the GT Trunks, the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the like physical Pan, like these really old GT units finally getting an EZA. Hopefully they are going to be good. EX Daima Goku, Tanabata Blue Vegito. Yeah, it just needs to be a unit with Goku GT. And goes up to 1. Wait, really? Because doesn't he... I know he transforms against... why can't I remember his name now? The... Mr. Baby Beam. Bro, why can't I remember his name? Legic, there you go. Yeah, he transforms into a Super Saiyan against him, right? I thought he goes all the way up to 3 against Rildo. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm hoping that with the EZA Drace for the Goku and the baby, they also give us an update that's like, yeah, they can actually be used in events now, because like otherwise it's just really dumb. Oh, man, why did we have to get such a bad rotation? Like all of the slot 1 units were all on the first turn. Like, bruh, they're not built for this. Okay, it's 3 against Legic and 1 for Rildo. Okay. I couldn't remember. Pattern of that great damage reduction before attacking. Jeez. Something tech go tanks. The 50 tickets thing I think is better. It's a 44% chance, which is just higher than anything you're going to get off of doing random single or small multi tickets. Like, you get more chances by doing more summons, but at a much lower rate. So obviously I got lucky, like I got Gogeta with the 50 tickets. But yeah, I would gamble for the 44% chance thing, really. I did a single and got Super Saiyan 3 to 4 Goku, 90% now. Nice. Yeah, mine's 79% now. I'm very happy with that. Is Goku just dead now? No, okay. The GT trio might just be dead against the Master at the end here, though. I don't know. Oh, they got the dodge. Let's go. And now we can get the transformation straight away as well. Okay. AGL Super 17 can eat Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta normals. Can't see what a Super does because he keeps dodging them. Nice. I got Vegeta first go with stones and Dukes with tickets. Only I got. Well, Gogeta is an absolute madman, so it's a good. It's still a good pull. Article's 44% ticket a scam. I think it was just for the video, for the meme title, but it's still very generous. Like, it's close enough to 50%. Like, it's almost just a coin flip and you get the new unit, which is pretty good. Like, obviously I know a bunch of people didn't get the new unit and just got some random trash SSR, but praying I get Rose dupe with the next 50 tickets, so I was everything at 79%. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I've only got one copy of everyone, so I'm going to do the 50 ticket summon to see if I can get a dupe, and then I've got pity coins to get another dupe as well. So I'll hopefully just end up with a dupe for Rose and a dupe for Gogeta if I get super lucky. My 50 ticket result was a 79% Mamba and a flying phone to the nearest wall. Yeah, fair. Alright, let me do this so that Gogeta can get his active skill unlocked. And then we'll do this so we can get some stacks. And then we'll get Super Saiyan 4 Goku a stack whilst then also winning. Because this way everybody gets the stacks they want for the turn, and then we still win this turn. Who do I go for? Omega or the Blue Boys? Omega Rose or the Blue Boys? Man, I don't know. Rose is probably my favourite, like, apart from Gogeta. Gogeta's just kind of on his own tier. But, like, Rose is my favourite unit from the celebration who isn't called Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, it's just crazy, like, how much I dislike GT, but I like Super Saiyan 4, and, like, just how great this Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is. But for the most part, like, I hate GT, but my current, like, practically favourite unit in the game is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Rose is pretty close, though. I do like Rose. I love that Rose is, like, a really good option for Omega's team as well. But yeah, Omega's lead is super good. But yeah, my part 2 luck was ridiculous. Like, just got Gogeta straight away off the 50 tickets, and then did 150 stones on Omega's banner to do one rotation, and got Pan and Omega. Like, unbelievable. Yeah, oh yeah, Super 17 is like the only other thing. I've said this before though, when I've listed everything off. It's like, the only things I like about GT is Super Saiyan 4, Super 17, and then the concept of the Shadow Dragons, but not the execution. Because most of them are lame. Time event leaves on the 31st. Yep. Rosé's so much fun on Omega's team. Hits some crazy number. Yeah. Yeah, even at 55%, like, man. "55%, Omega domain, Omega support, Rosé's like own active skill buffing himself, like even at 55% I've seen him hitting like 67, like 70 million, like it's ridiculous. He's so good. Imagine if Tanabar is not Diamond, it's a random Dokkan first. I mean, it could be. Who knows? I'd put Omega at best unit in the game. I don't know. I don't think he's as good as, like... His leader skill makes him is better, but, like, I don't think he's as good as Rosé, like, kit-wise. Yeah, Anthony, how's it going? How'd your summons go? I got lucky on the 44 for Gogeta. Yeah, same. I got very lucky. I got Gogeta on the 44%, 50 tickets, and then I did 150 stones, 1 rotation on Omega's banner, and got Pan and Omega. So the only annoying thing about my summons is I didn't get any Tech Vegitos or AGL Gogetas. But yeah, remember the 44% chance is still your highest chance. So if you want Omega from the second set of 50 tickets, the 44% is still your highest chance of getting him. Like a bunch of multis at a much lower percentage chance. Not as good. That was great. I got LGL Gogeta Rainbow and take Vegito to 90%. Damn. Damn. This animation's just so good. It's too good. Like, whatever comes out next after this celebration is in no way going to be able to compete. Because it's going to be a random Dokkan Fest. Like, how is that supposed to compete with this? Absolute madness, I tell you. Okay, Goku to go first, so his 18 key super buffs. Yeah, exactly. I didn't pull much on him. I literally did that one rotation on Omega's banner, got him. And so then I went back to the Gogeta banner because I wanted to get potential dupes for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And obviously potentially get dupes for Gogeta. But that last lot of like stones that I did on the thing was I just got nothing. 78 million. Jesus. Is this the friend? No, this is my 55% one. Just did a 78 million attack stat super. Okay. Hey, Kiri, how's it going? Yeah, I've beaten all of the stuff that's out at the moment. I've got videos up for the different stages on my YouTube channel. But yeah, dude, what an absolute monstrosity this guy is. He's so good. But there you go, Drace. You managed to get it done with Tech Pan and the Int GT trio on the team. Even though we had that one turn where Pan took like 90% of our, we lost 90% of our HP to Pan getting hit. We get some first EZA news tonight. No, I imagine it'll be Sunday morning for me. But yeah, shout out to everyone who's here for the stream already. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. But yeah, usually we would expect that kind of news on Sunday morning. And not tomorrow. Right, so let's see if we can get someone on the first part banners, because I need 10th anniversary Gogeta and I could use the headliners. I mean, yeah, they are good, so... I pulled 3 Gogetas, 2 from singles and the 44%, damn. 2 from singles? I've in like how many singles though? That's the question. But yeah, I need to find a good team for... $11 singles, damn. That's crazy. What am I doing? It's Inhuman Deeds, GT Bosses. Oh yeah, power absorption, of course. Yeah, he's still good off the GT Heroes team. He just doesn't get the buff from having GT Heroes allies, which isn't a like make or break buff for him, but yeah, no more Festival of Battles, please. I'm not worried about Tech Slug because because Rosé is in. Oh man, it's a shame Super Saiyan 3 Rosé is not on his full leader scale. Let's try out Take Wuhan, I guess. In Buhan is really good, but he's not good against AoEs. That's just a problem. Yo, Stephen Z, how's it going? How you doing? How you doing? How can you run the Omega team using the 2 Omegas? Wait, what? The 2 Omegas and the friend one? Oh, good. Okay, well, we've instantly lost. We also can't do the AoE because, oh yeah, this actually is a really awkward like setup. The domain buffs the enemy, so that sucks. Imagine if the 11th anniversary was Super Saiyan 3 Daima Goku, no Super Saiyan 4. There's no way they would do that. Yeah, in Fat Boo, interesting. I guess we just have to get used to that. The fact that like we're always going to be hitting Omega, Omega's always going to be hitting Rose, which is not ideal. Like even with the GT Heroes team, it's the rotation locking is the problem. If you go into this event and you get like the 4-year Super Saiyan 4s, like one of them gets locked in slot 1, then you just die. But this event is a massive pain. Yo, Apathy, how's it going? I don't think Nova tanks this. Oh, of course, he doesn't need to. He just negates it like an absolute boss. I mean, we're definitely going to get Daima before LR Kid Buu. But yeah, once the second year Super Saiyan 4s get their Super Easy A's, hopefully they will be crazy good. Oh yeah, no, I've tried this stage of Gogeta's team like 20 times, I think. And I always die because one of the weaker units on the team gets killed. Goat Mega and Rose carrying the celebration for Gogeta and Fusionless Blues. Yeah, I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is definitely carrying most of the hype. Okay. Damn, yeah, 4,200 with 1 Omega. Then Gogeta on the 44% tickets. Oof. I think my Buhan's only 55%. I can't remember, he's come back on a banner, right? But I'm pretty sure I didn't pull him. Like any extra copies. Yeah, come on, Buhan. Or Super Boo at this point. Whoops a messy. My RNG from part 1 never left. Yeah, you're like insane luck for Rose in part 1. Man, there's a lot of super attacks from Super Boo. No, I did not. I don't watch him or anyone else really, to be fair. I check out Minato stuff, Vilify, Truth, Toon, like the usual suspects. But there's way too many to people to see like everyone's. I've seen like some of his stuff come up before, but no, I haven't seen his reaction to Gogeta. Tao's Manor. Okay, yeah, I literally just used the free tickets to summon for Tao. That is quite interesting though, the tech Buhan domain buffs Omega. It's quite cool. But yeah, AGL Rose being locked in slot 2 is kind of annoying. Bruh, you just supered. What do you mean? I mean, that's not bad. I want to get in Brody with coins, but I know that would be an awful investment. Unfortunately, it would, yeah. He's kind of outdated now already, which is pretty disappointing. I mean, this team's doing pretty well. Chair like won't stay still for some reason. Yeah, I basically just used the tickets for Tao, Tien, Ken and Caulifla, all just to make sure we could go into GDC like being over 1,000 stones, and it paid off in part 1. Oh man. I mean, we might as well get Nova to attack Rose, considering Omega does an AoE. Although I think we might be cooked. Let's see the new. Oh no, this art's been the Super Saiyan 4 Ningen art's been around since the release of Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku for the Tanabata. Still can't believe Zeno popped up when I did the 50 tickets. Yeah, I got the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta fusion, like animation. 21 mil down. Oh yeah, Mega Nice, that is devious. 610k, bruh. We're doing with the second set of 50 tickets. I'm still going to go for the 44% again. It paid off for me the first time, so I'm going to do it for Omega, for Gogeta probably. Can you try to beat Gogeta or Omega stage using a type disadvantage full team? Oh god. Who's the best between Black Goku or Omega? It's hard to say. I think Rose, in terms of the kit, is probably slightly better for himself. Omega's got the better leader and supports the rest of the team more. So they do different things, but I do think Rose is probably slightly better. I'll try again.
Let's do this.
Have I got this on? Is this on shuffle or no? No, that's why. But yeah, I got the 44% the first time, so I've got to hope I just get lucky again and get it the second time. Okay, so we don't have a great starting rotation. We've got no Omega on turn 1. Well, we do, but it's the AGO Omega. Well, the power creep for the 11th or 12th anniversary, reach over 100 million damage with units with ease. I'm hoping that, like, the 10th anniversary power creep is kind of, like, similar to the 7th with the shift. And then after that, it didn't go up massively, drastically with the next anniversary. So I'm not expecting there to be as insane power creep like the next anniversary around, but we'll see. Oh, AGO Omega's locked in slot 1, so it's just like instantly dead. Okay, cool. At least I think so anyway. I mean, probably. Let's find out. Yeah, he's got 353k defense. I think he's pretty cooked. No physical Omega support or domain or anything active yet because it's turn 1. And he's going to instantly super. 2.5 million damage. Okay. I see. But again, this is why rotation locking sucks. Yo, Mandalorian Legion, how's it going? What are your thoughts on the theory that the 12th anniversary will be both Vegito Blue and Gogeta Blue? With both the AGO LR, Vegito Blue and physical Gogeta Blue being in line for an ECA. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I could see that, I suppose, because, yeah, they will be in line to get their EZA during that celebration. Okay, so we got Omega on turn 1. We got the full Shadow Dragon turn 1, in fact. So this could be decent. It's a shame we didn't have the AGO Omega on rotation first, so that the entrance animations could go in some kind of order. So we've got Omega flexing, and then we're going to have the animation of him transforming into Omega. Okay. So, as long as there's no, like, depending on where the lock is... Actually, I think the rotation is set up the way we would want it to be already anyway. Was it like physical Omega, Nova, and then AGL? Okay, no. But Omega's locked in slot 1, so that's fine. The problem, of course, is that physical Omega doesn't AoE. So that means we're always buffing Rose, like, right from the start. And we don't really want to do the domain, because the domain buffs the enemy as well. And when they're not taking extra damage because they're not superclass. So the domain doesn't really do anything for us in this fight, which is annoying. Obviously the AGO Omega has the new idle animation as well, which is cool. Goat Mega for a reason. Okay, so we tanked relatively well. Yeah, most of these are Marcy you have to worry about for him. I hope in the future we can combine a few skill orbs. I mean, that's a system that I've wanted to see for ages. We talked about it on the podcast before and stuff. Like, imagine if you could just grab all of your level 1 crits and just feed it, like, merge a bunch of them all in together to then make, like, a level 7 crit. And it would take loads. It wouldn't just be like, you put 2 together, you get a 2. And then a 2 and a 2, and you get a 3. Because like, that would be too easy, I think. But if it did work that way, that would be amazing, obviously. But yeah, we do love some busted villain units, this is true. 40 odd million for HEO Omega here. Oof. Big yikes. Having fun with Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers, one of the rare times where the English dub is actually well done. Nice. Yeah, 2.6 million, Jesus. Well, AGL Omega not doing so great. Oh, actually, you know who I want to try out on the team? I keep forgetting, but where's our boy? AGL Super 17, who can get 90% damage reduction. No gold equip for Nova. I got an okay one. I'm not bothering. I'm not doing what Toon did. You see the screenshot of him like finally getting the drop that he wanted, and he has like 90 spare copies of Nova or something. That's the thing. I don't think I care about using him enough to like go crazy farming the equip like that. So, all right. So this is a bit of a weird turn. We've got both the Omegas, although I suppose that means we're going to be able to get the full support buff and damage reduction from Nova and everything here straight away, which is good. Can't use the domain because it buffs the enemy as well, so it's kind of pointless. Oof. Yeah, taking 426 from the AoE is pretty rough. Alright, Omega 343, damn. We are going through it on the first turn already. And of course the downside is Omega doesn't AoE, so that means he's buffing Rosé. Although there's only... Okay, no one else actually gets to attack for the rest of the turn. Because the one Zamasu and Rosé attack each in the Nova slot are going to get broken, and then Physical Omega at the end attacks and breaks that last Rosé attack. So... I founded the Bullet Club. I mean, yeah, the Ningen Club original logo is like a spoof of the Bullet Club logo. Alright, so getting the additional here. I mean, considering this was all in just the first turn, we've done a lot of damage to Zamasu, but it's probably GG here now, to be fair. That's the problem with Rosé getting hit a couple of times. That's why I asked, yeah. Yeah, because that's the thing, the Bullet Club members all were having their own custom versions of the logo for like their own merch and stuff, and so I thought that would be a cool idea. Because I do like wrestling as well. So I thought it'd be a cool idea to have the Ningen Club logo be like the Bullet Club logo. Oh man. Yeah, I got way more into all the indie stuff over WWE, like as I got older. Can we get an actual like good starting rotation? Okay, that's a good one. Okay, this is an actual good starting rotation. We've got Omega, we got the Rosés together. Obviously, we're not going to use the domain because we don't want to buff the enemy. Yeah, Rosé locked in slot 3. We've got the Rainbow Friend Omega, so... Go ahead and do this. EGL Rosé should be okay, yeah. Okay, good. Not ideal to be hitting Rosé before he's supered, but you know. Whose IST is this? This is Mercenary Tao's intro. Oh, Theo has actually added the... Oh, Nova Shenron has an OST. Let's listen to this. Oh, this is pretty cool. Like out of all the GDC units, you got both the carnivals. Hey, the two best ones. Let's go. I mean, that's a pretty solid first turn. Rosé's been hit twice already, so he should tank this. He's got 70% damage reduction and guard. Yeah. What a beast. I don't lock Super 17 in Slash. We don't like that. Although actually, there's no attacks there, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, this OST for Nova's pretty good. Alright, we get Buhan transformed into Super Boo. Focus on Rosé early. Yeah, I don't know. Because all the additionals would then be on Rosé. The problem is you can't kill him in one turn, so if you start hitting him a bunch, and obviously Zamasu's still alive, and then he supers at the end of the turn, chances are you're just going to get absolutely blown away. $3.9 million for Super 17, let's go. Oh, he got the crit though, what a beast. Yeah, this Nova OST is a banger. Let's try watching wrestling with a bowl of Fruit Loops. If you give the first anniversary unit without an easier as much support as possible, can it survive a single hit from Zamasu? Probably not. Well, if you think about it, first anniversary unit like Gogeta or Janemba, they got their super easy A's during the anniversary, so they probably would be fine. Damn. That's a lot of damage.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so got a decent enough starting rotation here. Although, ideally, what's going to happen is Boo dies in like slot 3. Never mind. Okay, well, I guess Boo dies in slot 1, huh? I didn't want him to attack Rose, but then to be fair, he probably isn't going to get to attack because he's just going to be dead. $600k, okay. Bye, Fat Boo. It's alright, he's serving his purpose. Although annoyingly he's locked in slot 1, so it means we can't float him off. Boo. Man, the locking really is picking the worst like slots, isn't it? Rotation locking continues to be absolutely garbage. True. Continues to be the worst mechanic in the game. $426, yikes. $30 million additional. And no items, Rose and Zamasu with double Super Saiyan 3 to 4 leads. Nice. Yeah, with the right like rotation, that's the thing, is rotation locking is just always going to play such a massive part. Like if you're trying to do a no item run challenge against this event, like rotation locking will just mean multiple times you get to a point and it's like, okay, no, you just lose now because the locking has deemed it so, which is really annoying. Nothing you can do. Man, these supers doing big damage. Yeah, the game just says you lose now. It's like, and if you're not going to use an item to like break the lock, then that's it, you just lost. Which is really annoying. Man, how did that first run go so well, where I thought we actually were going to do it, and now every other run...
Do this.
Okay, this feels like it's a good starting rotation. Ideally, it's like Fat Boo gets locked in slot 3 or something, but no, of course, AGL Rose gets locked in slot 1. I mean, as long as Zamasu doesn't super or Rose doesn't super in slot 1, then it is fine, but... Yeah, good freezer for this team would be good. AGL full power freezer is okay, but feels like he's probably aged a bit too much for these difficult events. I haven't done with part 2 summons yet, I'm doing them tonight. Well, good luck. For anyone who hasn't summoned it yet, good luck. I'm not summoning anymore. I've got 1 copy of each of the characters, so I'm just going to stick with that. Ningen shall not have more stones than me by the end of the day. I've only got, what, like 200 and something? But I won't be summoning anymore, so... We've got the other 50 tickets. I've got my pity coins to decide, like, who to use them on. Now, I'm assuming Boo is going to die here. Because he might not. Because we kind of want him to. There we go. Top 3 for Tanabar. I think it's Daima, Tornado Power, or a movie. It probably won't be TOP again this soon, I wouldn't think. At least I hope not. I don't like the Tournament of Power. I'm all Universe Survival Saga'd out at this point. Did we get the 30 stones from the live stream? Someone posted earlier that we did. I don't actually remember getting them, like myself, in my box, but I probably just claimed all things and didn't notice. Alright, so Nova's locked in slot 3. At least he's not being attacked by Rosé there, though, I guess. Because that way we can do this. But yeah, Nova getting so much extra defense and so much damage reduction from the like double Omega rotation, and he still took 400k from the Rosé AoE. That's crazy. Do you think people are underrating Omega? Probably. I think like him and Rosé are pretty much tied for being like the best extreme units in the game. And Omega's leader is better, and the fact that he buffs the rest of the team a lot more. But Rosé, I think as an individual unit, I think his kit, I think he's slightly better. But yeah, of course we didn't action break the heal. But yeah, I feel like Tanabar is either going to be Daima or it's going to be something random like superhero, and it'll be like a standalone Orange Piccolo, which would be awesome. One more thing, since JP got top grossing, that means Global gets theirs 3 days after. It's something like that. It's not always exactly the same amount of time. The global and the global Play Store thing takes longer to build up, so, or to tally up. Yeah, hopefully STI Omega Super ECA is like really, really good. Please not die when I have 0 stones, yeah. Man. So we're just dead now, because can't do anything about Buhan being locked in slot 1. Yeah, he had to dodge, like... With STRs. That's even crazier if it was the STR one. Like, if it was the AGL one, I could maybe understand, because she has a lot of, like, built-in dodge. Oh yeah, Janemba's on this team. But Janemba's not on Battle of Fate, right? So...
Alright, let's do this.
Try the in Buhan. I think part 3 is going to be Daima. I don't think we should get part 3, like a part 3 banner, although we could get the similar EX Vegeta situation, I guess. Okay, this rotation could be good depending on who's locked where. Of course, it was the worst possible possibility, which was Omega locked in slot 3. Right, so a bunch of orbs for Wuhan, then we do this. As I say, as long as Zamasu doesn't super, we should be okay. We've got no big bad bosses, though. Okay, triple super from Buhan. Then he gets supered. He still takes 1,000,000 damage after supering from a non-built up Rosé. Without Big Bad Bosses active though, but still, like, damn.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, so again, this is all going to depend on who's locked. Because if possible, I want Rosé in slot 1. Oh, but no, Buhan's locked in slot 1. Okay. Well, this isn't good. We got sniped. Buhan got supered for like 1,000,000 damage. Because as always, rotation locking is terrible. And the game's just like, nah, you just lose. Sorry about it.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay. So this is a starting rotation that hopefully we can work with. Okay, Fat Boo is locked. I kind of want him to go after Buhan, but okay. Because then at least Buhan gets a chance to do anything. Well, I suppose it's not like he really needs to. He doesn't like build up. Does he? Yeah, not a lot of orbs left in at the end of the turn. Yeah, fights with rotation locking and AoEs are pretty wild. Yeah, I've no item to fight with a couple of teams, but trying to see how we get on with Omega's team here. Alright, Fat Boo, calm down. I'm getting all the attacks off. Oh great, the way the rotation's now played out. So Fat Boo almost died but didn't. Which now means Buhan's probably going to get supered again. Or just get hit and get killed. How about ground battles in domains and it's Saiyan Saga? I'm not really sure what that is. Isn't ground battles like a Legends thing? Like a new thing that they introduced, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so this is an interesting first turn. Double Omega and then Fat Boo. Depending on where all the attacks are, I mean, I kind of just want to leave Boo in the middle anyway. Okay, yeah, he got locked, so we'll put the friend Omega in slot 1. And again, we're not using the domain because the domain buffs the enemy as well. One of the few times that it doesn't matter, I forgot to untarget Rose. Although actually, I suppose Omega does do a bunch of additionals. I was going to say because he does an AoE anyway, but. Yeah, see, 'cause he does the additional, so it's another buff for Rose. It's not ideal. It's on Legends. Yeah, Legends announced the new Kefla as like a teaser. It was like the pinwheel thing, right? Like her super attack. But yeah, STR Omega should be really good, super easy A for this team because of that massive passive attack lowering. Like he's going to debuff Rose a significant amount. Okay, well, Fat Boo is going to get absolutely annihilated here. 3.5 million damage, basically. Okay. Doing that. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta holding the #1 spot until physical chat it's easier. Yeah, 35 mil. I just love how good Rose is on this team. I like the fact you can use the Part 1 Extreme unit on the Part 2, like Omega team, because Omega really needed to be that big leader for Extreme. Definitely needed it. Nova taking that much damage is kind of crazy. Rose double digits though after attacking is pretty nice. And then Buhan with some damage, 36 mil. Yeah, Buhan has such a great super easy game, man. No! Stop supering Buhan. Rose just keeps supering Buhan, regardless of where he is on the turn. Like, he just keeps finding him. Oh, I don't have the category selected again, do I? Yeah, he's seeking Buhan missile. Or is that Buhan seeking missile? And tag tape your nomination with a domain. Is LR Janemba on Omega's leader skill? I don't think so. No. $250 got every unique, so besides Omega, I think I'll give up on him though. Yeah, that sounds like in pretty deep. But yeah, no LR Janemba. Brody for the support, although he's going to get hit before he attacks, so I don't know. Let's see. We can be okay here as long as Nova's not locked in slot 1. And Nova's locked in slot 1.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, that's a bit better. Alright, this is a bit of a better starting rotation. Because the problem is, it's not even just the first rotation is like the problem. You've got to worry about the second rotation as well. So like on the second rotation, if Brody's locked in slot 1, we're just lost immediately. Bring the AGL clone Rose. I mean, 234 is not bad. A Rainbow Omega with no links active. Like, I would say that definitely could have been worse. The problem here as well is all the action breaks from the 2 Omegas are going to make it so that Fat Boot doesn't get killed at the end of the turn. Because they're not going to be attacking him anymore. Suffering from success. Fat Boo getting all his attacks off here. Quite like LR Tech Broly in this fight, depending on how it goes. I find that he is a massive liability later, like once Rose is built up, which is a problem. Okay, well, of all the things that Zamasu could do. He supered Fat Boo, which is exactly what we want. Because if we're able to stay alive and keep the pace until then, turn 4, Boo comes back, active skill, remove all Rose's attacks, and then hopefully just get rid of him. I mean, that's not ideal. Oh god, and of course Brody doesn't AoE as well. So actually, yeah, this is probably not good at all, is it? 1.2 million from the AoE. Okay. Yeah, people who've seen Dragon Ball Evolution and people who wish they haven't. True. We'd have to bring the tech clone because he's the one that then gives us a unit of every typing on the team. But then the tech one does also debuff, so...
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, well, this is a very bizarre turn one. Who's locked? That's going to be the key. Because if we can put Boo in slot 1, at least he can just get killed. Nope. Okay, so we're just dead. No links active here or anything. Bruh. AGL Scout with Vegito? I would imagine probably not.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, the starting rotation looks like it could be good, at least. What's turn 2 looking like? Okay, as long as the Tech Rose clone isn't locked in slot 1, then the second turn might be okay. Just do that. Did you watch England? I don't watch cricket. No, I don't really watch any sports outside. Well, I say outside of wrestling. I haven't watched any of that for ages. All right, come on, Omega. Remove some attacks from these guys. Didn't remove the heal though, which is annoying. But yeah, free-to-play Nova Shenron seems really, really good, all things considered. Like him being a free-to-play unit and being as good as he is. Quite surprising. But yeah, we need a unit on the team that can like full heal us like at a moment's notice. That's why I wish, like, because his EZA made him still pretty runnable in difficult events. I really wish that the Mechikabra was on like this team. Bruh. We should just bring in Senzu Beans at this point. Oh, excuse me. Bring Tech Vegeta. Another unit that does AoEs. Okay, well, it's kind of a weird starting rotation, but at least we have the clone does lower the attack passively of Rose. We are just like not, because like no, barely anyone has any links active here, so this is pretty bad. 259k. Cheese Nova takes 844. Bruh. Yeah, hello, how's it going?
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, Inzamasu is really hard to use in this event as well. Okay, so we're starting out already in an absolutely terrible position. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Oh man, the key is so bad as well. Well, I guess there's at least there's one tech orb over there. But we can't get the 18 key super for Nova. $120k. It's considerably less than usual. Obviously the tech clone passively debuffing Rosé's attack. We're doing some challenge runs. We're just trying to find a team that actually works for Omega against the Rose Marsu stage. Why is Fu on the team? Oh, he's on power absorption. But he requires Heroes allies, right? Crossover or time traveler ally attacking in the same turn. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Let's do this.
I had the wrong Gogeta team set up there. Okay, so we've got a starting rotation that we can work with here. The locking isn't going to matter too much because we've got the rotation set the way we want it anyway, really. Obviously no domain because it buffs them. No attacks in slot 3 though, so no chance for Fat Blue to get killed here. Yeah, AoEs will destroy Fu. Doesn't matter who gets treated worse, Gogeta or Vegito. Villains get treated the worst. True. Give that man a true. I mean, we're starting to make a little bit of a comeback with the units from this celebration, like Omega and Rosé. Obviously both being very, very good. Rosé with the super. Rosé, I mean, we can do a lot of damage as a master in this turn. He obviously heals quite a bit, but can do a decent bit of damage here. Obviously, Fat Blue can potentially get quite a lot of supers off. Yeah, Tala, I think Omega needed 150 defense when receiving a super like Gogeta. Kind of squishy. Yeah, like he needed the banner unit more so than like Gogeta needed to have Pan. We're on 400 HP. Yeah, still no Blue Gogeta 6.5 years after the movie. That's crazy. No standalone Blue Gogeta. We've already got 3 Vegito Blues. We've even got Super Saiyan 4 Vegitos because of Heroes. But we didn't get the Heroes Gogetas. I'm probably just dead now because of the AoE. Because yeah, Nova's just going to get clapped. I love how the 4 carnivals from the anniversary, Super Saiyan 4 Goku reigns supreme. Yeah. It was a good dodge there from Broly. We've got a standalone beast before him. Yeah, true. True. The main, even though it took a year from like that movie coming out practically, we got the main form of like the later movie before we got a standalone Blue Gogeta. That's crazy. I love how Rose just tanks the Marcy for double-digit damage after he attacks. Now the funny thing is, Nova can be good in this event because for the first 4 turns he guaranteed nullifies Ki Blast super attacks. So they keep not super attacking him and he keeps getting killed by like AoEs and stuff. Damn, 247k. But I gave mine a full dodge build, so he dodged. Honestly, this is crazy. Let me just do this. We hung in there by the skin of our teeth. Let's give ourselves a full heal. Yeah, that was crazy. Of course, Omega dodged it. So far, we actually didn't even need to heal. Which is funny. That's the thing, it might not be many times and it might not be much build up for each individual time, but we are hitting Rose quite a few times here now because of these, keep doing these AoEs from Omega. Obviously the 2 Omega's going to tank that perfectly fine. 44 million from the friend. The problem is we're not going to kill Zamasu this turn, so Rose is quite heavily buffed, but also we've still got the rotation locking on the next turn. Right, I need to transform Broly just in case Boo somehow doesn't die to the AoE, which he should. But... or he just dies to the slot 1 attack from Rose, to be fair. Yeah. That means we just have to survive this next turn, and then we get the Boo Ghost Usher. So this could work. Maybe we should have given 2-turn support. Yeah, that would be really good. Don't be locked in slot 1 Nova. Okay. Should I? Do I want Rosé in slot 1? I probably do. Almost attacked Zamasu then. Okay. A bit worried for Nova here, but you know. Oh, the full dodge bill coming in clutch for Nova Shenron. We'd love to see that. At least Goku. Oh, I didn't get the additional super, bruh. I was about to say, at least Rosé's 12-key super attack lowers. Omega's does as well, so... At least there's that, I guess. $41 million, let's go. Problem is, he's probably going to get a lot of damage here from the normal attacks. He's raising his defense a lot though with all these supers. If he gets supered by Rosé, he negates it, which is good. Yeah, let's go. So now he's just got to tank or dodge one normal. Let's go! This full dodge Nova build. Absolutely killing it. Alright, so now we just Ghost Usher active skill. Oh, I didn't mean to do that straight away because it messes up the orbs. Ghost Usher active skill with Fat Boo. I always do that. I get too excited and like do the thing straight away. Should I use the domain so that we get the buff for this turn? It's probably not worth it. Buff Broly as well. It's actually super detrimental. I should have just reset the turn really, but I didn't want to. I guess I could have done... I was thinking about doing Omega's domain, because obviously with Rosé not being able to attack this turn, he doesn't get any benefit from it, but... It's funny though, Boo doing all of these super attacks and doing barely any damage. Bro, he didn't do any additionals. What's going on with all the units that could do additionals and lower his attack are all just not getting additionals? So yeah, I feel like I just do this. But if SDR Rose doesn't kill him, then we potentially just lose. But 42 million. If he gets the additional super and actually lowers his attack, that'll be helpful. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Alright, that's GG. Because either AGL Rose finishes him off or Omega should. But that just goes to show you, like, with all the times that we attempted this, like, we basically had to use the Sensu Beans because rotation locking is so goddamn annoying. And literally the first run that I tried, where we actually used the Sensu Beans for, like, the rotation locking, we win. So yeah, Omega's team is really, really good. It's just rotation locking events are super annoying. Unless you have a team where every single unit on the team can tank, regardless of which slot they're in, rotation locking is always going to be super annoying when it comes to doing no item runs, because you always have the possibility that the worst possible unit gets locked in slot 1. Or even like the worst unit gets locked in the middle, breaking up the links between who you want to be in slot 1 and 2. But there you go. So Omega's team, this is a pretty fun build for Omega's team. If there weren't AoEs, I really like running Int Buhan, but he wasn't that great against this. But yeah, pretty good. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you guys are running Omega's team down below in the comment section. But that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Alright, there we go. I thought I'd get that recorded so we can have that as a run later. That means adding duos. Yeah, I know. I saw that earlier. No longer have to worry about a random third person. Yeah, I made a short. I was very lucky. I saw the tweet go up literally like 20 minutes after or something they'd made it. But yeah, that's really good. What format have you been playing it on? I always type Vegito and then put like an extra G in it for some reason. Tech UI for dodge needs a new unit of domain that cancels. Yeah, we need a yeah, that is exactly it. We need a domain that cancels rotation locking. But yeah, we tried out the free-to-play World Tournament Goku Black on Rosé's team like a couple of streams ago, I think. And yeah, like when it gets fully built up, he can actually hit relatively hard. Like for a World Tournament free-to-play card, he's pretty good. But yeah, I've been having the same problem with the Gogeta team, because like the GT Heroes doesn't exactly have the best selection of options at the moment. Like the Super Saiyan 4s, the temporarily boosted ones, they seem great in terms of like they hit really hard and they have good raw defense, but they can't tank supers. And like once Amasu starts getting a bit built up, like they're not tanking him particularly well. Again, it comes down to like the AoEs and like who AoEs where and all that kind of stuff. And like Pan can be really good for the support, but she can't take like AoEs or anything either.
Let's do this.
Funnily enough, I did see someone saying about running the GT, like the GT bosses, not GT bosses, super bosses, physical Broly trio on the Omega team with no leader skill, because there's so many orb changes, you can get 7 orbs of them basically all the time, which is quite funny. Okay, this is an interesting start, because we got... Who's that super... Oh, is it Rose? Oh, okay. Well, go Vegito would just be dead then. But yeah, the GT Heroes team just doesn't have enough characters that can tank supers. Like, the 4-year Super Saiyan 4s only have a 30% chance to counter. Pan taking 480k from the AoE. Good start though with the AoE with the super counter, especially considering Zamasu's super attack actually looks like the one that Gogeta's countering. It's just a giant orb. Gogeta's just so good. Oh, he's going again? Okay. It's my 55% Gogeta, by the way. Unfortunately, though, GT Vegeta is just about to get killed by the Rose Super, so, you know. And that is the big problem with the team. Yeah, Gooba has again. I mean, you got the triple super, it's pretty good. Got pretty good defense on this turn. Okay, quad super. That's a shame for him to do such a great like performance in that turn, and now he's going to eat this massive super from Rose. I mean, if Pan hadn't got smacked by that AoE, like, he actually would have survived that.
Alright, let's do this.
Hoping the second year Super Saiyan 4's up their super chance from 30 to 50. Yeah, I hope so. Physical Gogeta went from 50 to 70. Yeah. Absolutely deserved, because it's 30% is just too low. Because yeah, 30% is too low, so the second year Super Saiyan 4s need their super attack counter raised to 50 with their Super EZA. 100%. Okay. Who's going to get locked where? Okay, yeah, of course it's you in the middle. Oh no. Of course I attacked Rose. Came into you removing Pan. Yeah, it's like 480k from the AoE or something. Wait, bruh. Yeah, how's it going? How many more stones do you think we'll get? We got a bunch of easy A's coming, so it depends how they do those and how they get spread out as like the Extreme Z battles. We're gonna have quite a few. I think the second gears will have GT heroes or probably on Super Saiyan and their family support. Yeah, the problem is, like, a lot of the units in this event specifically, is a lot of the new units on, and a lot of the units that you want to run on Gogeta's team or Omega's team, they're not good against, like, rotation locking AoE bosses. It's going well for me to take a break and not, like, yeah, not more Gogeta face thumbnails. But yeah, fair play though, it was a crazy run. Excited for the podcast tomorrow. Very much looking forward to talking about all the part 2 stuff. I hope your summons went well as well. Obviously we'll talk about that tomorrow, but my luck was ridiculous. I hope they give around 500 more stones so I can hit pity. I don't know if it'll be 500 if you think we've only got, like, what, 2 weeks of the celebration left, if that even. So I don't know. Oh, of course he did. Yeah, it's like as good as Gogeta is, this, like, GT Heroes team, there's so many of the characters just can't tank a super.
All right, let's do this.
I believe in the Android top grossing. I mean, it's a possibility. Stop locking Gogeta in slot 2. It's uncalled for. I believe in Kid Buu top grossing. Pan's truly potential, man. Yeah, because I know her second turn she can be really, really good, but, like, yeah, it's just not good for AoEs. She provides a lot of support, which is cool. Yeah, like, if we didn't have AoEs, that'd be one thing. Gogeta countering Rosé's thing. LR Kid Buu will not sell more than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. What will be really funny is we finally will get LR Super LR Kid Buu, and it just won't be that good. That's what I can foresee happening. Yeah, in Kaba. I'm assuming from the screenshot, like, I'm guessing. Actually, that would be insane coincidence considering you and the memes for that unit. It's like, is that in Kaba actually who you got with your, like, 50 ticket summon? Because if it genuinely is, that is kind of funny. Oh, someone else is, okay. I got HL Ultimate Gohan. What, the LR? I mean, that's okay. I don't know. Well, I guess I don't know which banner you summoned on. It could be the LR if it was one of the Carnival ones, I suppose. But yeah, Goku's locked in slot 1 just means instant death, so that's fun. Yeah, exactly. Minato's favourite unit in Kaba. That's why it'd be so funny if it was actually his multi. Yeah, Omega's definitely not perfect, even though he is very good. 900k of the OG Orma Gohan. Oof. That unit is very old. Yeah, OGTUR Orma Gohan. That is very unfortunate. But yeah, shout out to all you guys that came out to the stream. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Double check you are still subscribed, as that there's a thing that keeps happening to people.
All right, let's do this.
Imagine if EX is base Kaba, the best unit in the game, and beats Gogeta. Yeah, they make it lore accurate, and the new base Kaba is better than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He just has his exact passive, but like all of the numbers are higher. That would actually be really funny. He has the exact same passive, but just the numbers are all slightly bigger. So he's just the same unit, but it's better. If I unsubscribe and resubscribe, do I get a cookie? You do not. You do get the alert come up, I think, but... Oh, I need to make sure I rename that file, the one we actually won. Was it this one? Yeah. I don't need the other ones. Yeah, base Kaba. When there's an enemy whose name includes Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, automatically KO that enemy. Who should I spend my 50 tickets on? I have Gogeta and Goku Black. I would say Omega. Try and get Omega. Have Run Rose on his team. Like, that'd be pretty good. Man, I have finished off so many characters to level 10 links thanks to this Training in the Clouds event coming back, just like last time. It's so good.
Let's do this.
I mean, I'll tell you love base Kaba. What are you talking about? Link leveling in the big 2025. That's right, we love the Training in the Clouds event. I've basically got all of my usable URs and TURs link level, which is why my team is all these random like TURs of LRs and all this other like random stuff. Once I have everything I need awakened, I want to go try full Extreme Battle of Fate with Go Frieza leads. There's so much support on the team now. Yeah. Where is content? I mean, with part 2 literally started, what, like 2 days ago? But I would imagine we'll be getting the Easy A things soon. News, anyway. How many stones do you spend? I don't spend any stones on stamina refreshes. I've just been using the meat items. I did finally get to 7.5 million power level, though, as well. It's pretty good. Alright, well anyway, that's going to be it from me. We're going to wrap up the stream there. We'll be back live tomorrow on this channel, same time as we started today, for episode 70 of the Slot 1 Super Podcast, with me, Minato, and Vilify going over all of this great stuff for the start of part 2 of the Global Dokkan campaign. So hopefully I will see you guys there. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, all that good stuff. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.